Hello guys and welcome to another Top Table Gaming YouTube video. This is an army showcase video and this is Top Table Steve. Today we are going to be looking at the beautiful Three Hunters new plastic set from Games Workshop, which we got kindly painted up by Mr. Tom Thorpe. Keep an eye out for more info on Tom Thorpe in videos coming very soon. We've got some exciting announcements to talk about. So the Three Hunters plastic set. It was a release that no one expected. It came as a shock, and it was a very nice shock. I mean, look at these models. Every single one of them is absolutely stunning. The Aragorn is lovely. The Legolas is spot on, but the Gimli is something else, something to behold. So I think what we'll do, we'll start with one, work through to the end, and who else can we start with other than Aragorn Strider. So Aragorn is a hero of valor, infantry obviously. Aragorn's probably the most iconic character in the game, a character you didn't see much of in sort of the past, just because of his cost and how much it cost you to put him in a force. Since the new rules, you see a lot more of him. He's a lot more usable and a lot more cost effective. He has all the heroic actions as you'd expect. He has options of Anduril for 40 points. You can get a horse, you can have armour, you can have a bow, and you can have an elven cloak. Anduril, Flame of the West, is a hand and a half elven made sword. When making strikes of Anduril, he never requires more than a 4 on his to wound rolls. If he elects to go two-handed with Anduril, as he can, he'll still get a +1 to wound, meaning that he essentially will always wound on a 3+. Aragorn is also a horse lord and a mighty hero. So from Aragorn, we'll move on to his elven buddy, Mr. Legolas Greenleaf. Again, Legolas is a hero of valor. In his war gear, he has elven made daggers and an elf bow. Heroic actions, he can use heroic accuracy and heroic strike, which is very handy. His options, he can take a horse, armour or elven cloak for extra costs, and he's a woodland creature, which you'd expect from an elf. Legolas has his usual shooting rules with a little bit of a twist on what they used to be, so he can opt to shoot 3 times in the shoot phase, or he can opt to shoot once. That used to be an auto hit where you just roll to wound, but now you do have to roll a 2+ to hit, and you ignore all in the way tests and if they're in combat or mounted. If you do shoot a mounted model, you choose whether it's the horse or the rider. He also has a special rule to go alongside Gimli, but I think we'll go on to that when we talk about Gimli. So without further ado, let's move on to Gimli. Gimli, son of Gloin, again a hero of valor. War gear, heavy dwarf armour, master forged two-handed axe, 2 axes and throwing axes. He can heroic strike and he has heroic strength. He has the options to take an elven cloak. He has special rules, axes of the dwarves. At the beginning of each fight, Gimli can choose whether to use an axe in each hand, in which case he fights with 3 dice, or he can use his two-handed axe where he'd fight with 2 dice. The rules for Legolas and Gimli are quite cool. So for Gimli, you'd have a rule called I myself am sitting pretty on 43. If Legolas and Gimli are in the same army, then keep track of how many models they have both killed. If at any point Gimli has fewer kills than Legolas, then Gimli receive +1 to wound whilst in combat, which is huge. And his counterpart, Legolas, the same rule is called Final Count 22. If Legolas and Gimli are in the same army, then keep track of how many models they have both killed. If at any point Legolas has fewer kills than Gimli, then Legolas's shoot value is improved by 1. Again, which is awesome because he's already a 3+, so that means he becomes a 2+ to hit, and if he's doing the auto hit, it does actually become an auto hit. So that is amazing. Another little thing I'd like to touch on, if you're using the Three Hunters in the one of the legendary legions, the Return of the King, where you get to use them with the King of the Dead and the Army of the Dead, there are a few changes. So Aragorn, doesn't get the option to take armour. Aragorn must always be the leader in that army, and Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli may all lead Warriors of the Dead from the Army of the Dead list. The special rules for that legion are the Heir of Isildur. Aragorn does not have to pay any points for Anduril, Flame of the West. He automatically has it as an upgrade for free, so that is bang on. You're getting Anduril for free, so Aragorn is always wounding minimum on a 4+. it's one of those lists that I've used it. I really enjoyed it. It's uber themey, and the fact that also there's a rule called Fight for Us and Regain Your Honour. Spirit models from this army list count as being in range of a banner if Aragorn is within 6-inch banner is huge in this game. So I am going to really enjoy using these. Lots of fun and amazing models, and a massive thank you to Tom Thorpe for painting them up for us. Again, keep an eye out for work coming from Tom Thorpe very soon, and I think you're all going to enjoy it. Speak soon.